Hey guys, welcome back to Coldborough Park Farm. Yeah, my money's gone down a lot. The reason is cows have arrived. As expected, I had to pay for the cows because the last guy didn't. There was one unexpected bit though. I mentioned that I was expecting 50 cows to arrive. 75 cows arrived. We have 100 cows now. I'm not impressed. I'm gonna continue on till 6, call it a day, go to bed, get really angry, have lots and lots of tea to cheer myself up, and watch some TV or something. I don't know. I'm gonna do another video for you guys though. Right now. Did I harvest that for you? I must have. That texture's just really confusing. So, yeah, we got 100 cows, which is great, I guess. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just I've been working on the assumption that we had 25, not, as I was told, 75, and that has showed up 100. So yeah. I also want to address something that was pointed out to me in the comments of the last video. Somebody said that my water tanker was a slurry tanker, and yes, it was a slurry tanker. It's using the same design as a slurry tanker, but it cannot hold slurry. Would you appreciate being given, you know, water that's been mixed with poop? Because cows don't go complaining about, oh, you're using a slurry tanker, water tanker, you've got a slurry tanker. Well, technically yes, I suppose, if you're being really pedantic and technical about it. Yes, I do already have a slurry tanker. I'm not going to be giving it to the cat. I'm not going to be using it as one though. I'm going to get a different tanker for the slurry. I'm not going to be cruel to my cows. I know I've got 100 of the damn things, but I'm not going to be cruel to them. No, I could. I know I definitely could. But what's the point? It's not their fault that I wasn't expecting other 75 of them to show up. It's not their fault the last guy was completely incompetent and didn't tell the bank anything. But I don't know. I'm just kind of frustrated by this entire situation, I guess. So yeah, we've got 100 cows now, which I guess is a good thing, because that means we're going to be getting a hell of a lot more slurry and manure. The downside is we are going to have to, but I'm not sure how much hay and silage we're going to need now. I wasn't sure before, I'm definitely not sure now. Because I do want them running at 110. I think I can get them running at, yeah, I can get them running at 110% efficiency. So I would like them running at 110% efficiency. I know that 100% is maximum, but that's the way the game works, so that's just screw it. I want them running as high, yeah, as well as I can get them running. So really what the plan is we're gonna get silage and hay done tomorrow, and that's gonna be our first port of call is over to the meadows to get those mowed down. Then we're gonna, I don't know what we're gonna do after that. All I know is that the next video will be tomorrow morning, quite early tomorrow morning, and I'll be working in the meadows, mowing them, and getting them all sorted out. My foot is really damaged. I don't know if it's open. There we go. So yeah, don't take my frustration as being angry with anybody in particular, except the last guy who ran this place. He was a moron. So we got. What do we have to do? We have barley to sell, and we're doing that. We have realistically two meadows to mow. Much like with the arable fields, we do have permission to use the rest of these meadows if we need them. I think I might do some mowing on meadow 19 as well. 21, 22 are fine, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some ploughing as well, and just ensure that all the fields we have are correctly set up. So I think first priority is going to be getting the corn into Old Hill. That's going to be our first priority, so that's going to be the first field we work with every single time. And we are going to plough it up and cultivate it and get it ready and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the plan for now, at least. Hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully. But definitely we are going to get the grass cut. We're not going to ted it and windrow it straight away and leave it wilt and dry out. We're going to leave it wilt for a few hours at least. Possibly until I got some, a couple of fields ploughed, and then we'll come back and sort that. I know it's really weird to be doing silage and ploughing at the same time, but that's how things have worked out. Not ideal, but it'll work. How are the animals doing? Sheep are doing good. Chickens are doing... We don't really have any chickens. We got a rooster that we can't get rid of. Apparently it's protected by law or something. And our 100 cows are quite hungry because they only really have straw at the moment. That's all we can give them. I know I can go around with the trophy hopper and give them some grass. They're in a grass field. They can eat the... These cows are apparently really spoiled. They're in a field of grass, but they actually want grass in their troughs to eat. The same with the sheep. I don't understand that. So we can't even get silage tomorrow as well. I think I'm gonna cut the... What field do I want silage from? I'm gonna need probably twice as many. I think I'm gonna use meadow 19 as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do silage in 21 and 19 and hay in 22. And maybe hay in 31 up at Yatton Ridge as well. And that way I can get the maximum hay and silage. I'm not doing that. There we go. So we're almost out of debt. The last ones managed to put us back into debt. I'm kind of glad that I had buffers built up already. I had enough of a buffer for 75 cows. Wasn't expecting to get the... well, yeah, I had enough of a buffer to get us up to 75 cows. So the 50 that I was expecting, I had a buffer for that. The extra 25, not so much. And I do believe that the bank has informed us badly, and the 1.7 million euro loan is now active. So they're allowing us to go into debt as a result of that, because, you know, it's all well and good us having, you know, lots and lots of money, but we owe 1.7 million euro to the bank still, plus the 12,000 that we, you know, we're in debt direct at the moment. Like that 12,000, negative 12,000 is our bank balance. That's the amount of money we have available. We have negative money, and we need to get money. I don't know how, seeing as we've got the crops already in, and most of them sold off. I mean, all we can do really is hope the cows, well, try and up the cows' production and get the next crops ready in the shortest time possible. Other than that, we're kind of screwed. I'm just kind of glad that we can. Yeah, this place doesn't close until 6, so that's kind of why I'm out here at, you know, 20 to 6. What day is it? Wednesday evening. But I could just as easily be at home, sitting and relaxing, watching soaps or some nonsense on TV, because there's nothing else to do today. I don't have time to do anything else today. I mean, I do have time, I've spent 3 days harvesting. I want a bit of downtime. I'm going to take it tonight, and the only time I'm going to really push again is during harvest. It's going to be maybe 6 till 6. I'm going to work from now on. It's a good 12-hour day. Maybe a bit later on Saturdays and Sundays, I don't know. Really depends on how much needs to be done, I guess. But let's keep going. We've got 20 minutes left to deliver as much as we can to the to Wednesday stores. I forgot the name of the place. And I think the next load should get us into a positive bank balance, which is good. And then the load after that, we can start paying. We can start saving, I guess, and try to overcome the daily, because that's the way the bank runs. The daily interest payment on the loan. So while the trailer's filling up, I'm going to have a sip of tea. Very nice, very warm, very refreshing. Very good for my throat, which is a bit sore. So, let's see, it's almost 5:45 now. I think we can get another 2 or 3 loads in before we have to stop up for the night. And out of character really quickly, I can't remember if those gates actually can close, so I might test it out next time I'm down to the Wednesday stores. So back into character, and yeah, Wednesday have asked me that because I'm the only person working selling to them today. They've asked me if I can to close the gates when I'm finished selling, and they want the gates closed by 6 or shortly thereafter. As close to 6 as I can get it, they want the gates closed. So if I close the gates, 6, it's not a big deal, but they'd appreciate it being closed a bit closer to 6. So yeah, I have to see if I can close the gates first of all, and then unfortunately, once it hits 6 o'clock, our next trip is going to be closing the gates behind us. So once I get in, I'm going to test the gates, see if I can close them. I've heard rumours that the gates here are a bit stiff. Nope, not gonna budge. Those gates, a bit too stiff for me. Instead I have to put up with gates being left open, unfortunately. So we got about 15 minutes left. See which we can. We're out of debt. Brilliant. That is wonderful. We're out of negative balance. Back in positive. I'm really wondering if I can meet all the expectations there are. Because I'm supposed to be doing some forestry work as well for the council now. Short of them buying me the equipment, that's not going to happen. I can't afford the equipment. I'm also supposed to... Well, I suppose I could afford to do no. What is it? Pigs and beef cattle. They want me to work on them as well. The bank does, not the council. Council, that's a bit weird. The council demanding of a farmer. I know they do it from time to time, but yeah. The council wants me to do forestry work for them. That's fine. They just want some woods cut down and replanted. That's something I can do. That's easy enough. I've got no problems with that. I get to keep the wood and, set it off. Set it off and do whatever I want to do with it. So that's perfectly fine with me. That's money in my pocket, really. I think that's one of the forestry over there. I think we passed one already a few times when we were selling at the... Yeah, we did. When we were selling at the BGA, or at Biogas Power. When we were selling the canola. We actually passed one of the forest areas, which is a bit interesting. So, we got what? 13 minutes left to sell. You might have noticed that I threw some wheat in here. Got some more seeds. That was just to get rid of the last of it. The last of it. I might do the same with canola and barley, because I think canola is, not enough to warrant moving about. Barley, I'm expecting the same to happen. I'm going to keep some barley, because we're not going to sell it all today. I don't want to sell it tomorrow. I want to work on Well, I want to work on. The first priority is going to be the silage. Second priority is going to be getting the fields prepped up for. Well, for next season's crops, really. So we got a lot of work to do to get those fields in check. I'm still tempted to buy Chantry Field. I don't know if I'll have the money for it though. I think I'll go for a bit of drive and just... Where's the lane? I know that I'm wasting time that I could be using to sell, but if I can get Chantry Field at a decent price, 17,500. I think we will be buying Chantry Field. Because I think 17,500 is a very, very reasonable price for that that plot of land. It's in a good position as well for us. I think that's going to be the only purchase we make, just so we have kind of that entire block bought up for the farm. I know we won't own any of the meadows or anything, but that's not really my problem. Well, my prerogative is... My prerogative and what I was tasked with by the bank was, you know, make the arable farm a good prospect for somebody to buy. Make Coldborough Farm something into something that somebody would want, and I'm trying to do that. And yes, wanting Chantry and getting rich as well, they're kind of secondary. They're just kind of going concerns, really. They're not the main priority. So I think buying Chantry Field for Coldborough Farm, the arable farm, is going to be a sound investment, because that gives it a nice big block of land there, and if whoever buys out the farm can negotiate with the council on and number two, find the time, they can get some really big plots of land going there. Because I believe the council has final say on fields in this area. And definitely on hedging. Because the council is trying to preserve, you know, local wildlife, which is why there's a lot of weeds allowed to grow on the grass over the hedging and all. And you'll see tomorrow morning when I start doing the mowing for silage, I will be keeping a bit away from the edges of the fields, just to allow any wildlife that might be in there to remain to remain where they are and not get disturbed. Please continue straight on. Absolutely. I know I could have continued. This is the way I go. Let's go ahead and speed up and then overtake. Yes, that 10km/h difference is making all the difference. Am I past him? Yeah, far enough past. So I think it might be a good idea. Well, not a good idea. I'm gonna guess. Oh, the harvesting's getting to me now. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be our last load that we're about to grab. Now we can't close up Wednesday store, but we can, you know, ring up. We can just go in and let the guys know that, hey, we're done. You can shut up shop for the night. And then we can wash our tractor and trailer. Shut up shop for the night ourselves. Do we have anything else here that needs to be washed? I could do the quick wash, but I'm going to be using that tomorrow, the day after. The baler's not surprisingly a good nick. Square baler's fine. I think that's all I've really been using of late. So yeah, I'm going to be washing the Lamborghini again, and the trailer again, because I've been hitting them hard for barley. Well, for moving the crops around. The weight needs to be washed as well. So that's going to be the final job of the day. Once we get back from Wednesday stores, once we get all this sold off. And then it's time for bed, and I'll get up as early as I can tomorrow morning. I'm not going to go to bed at 6 o'clock, obviously. It's time for me to have some me time and, you know, just chill out and relax and watch some TV or well, have a supper first of all, and maybe watch some TV or I don't know. I'll figure out something soon. I might play some Call of Duty or something. Or watch some YouTube videos. I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be our final load of the day. And then we're going to go back up to the farm, park all this up. Once it's been cleaned, of course, and call it a day. So, let's see. Tomorrow's work is going to be mowing and ploughing, I think. I might get some silage work done, but I'm not sure. It all depends on how quickly the grass decides to wilt, how dry of a day it is. What's the weather forecast like? Yep, we're gonna get some silage work done, because oh my god, that is a good day for silage. Good day for sorting out the hay as well. Did I see rain on the horizon? So tomorrow and Friday tomorrow's gonna be hot as heck. Friday's gonna be okay. Saturday's gonna be a bit of a down day because it's gonna be raining. That's gonna be an interesting one. I'm gonna have to figure out things I can do in the rain, because that more or less rules out field work, unless I want to work in a bog, which I don't. I guess all I can do Saturday really is stack the bales properly. Just fix all the bale stacks. Relax while it rains. Make sure the cows and sheep are fed up. And just wait. Wait for the rain to stop. Because there's not a whole lot else I can do. So, in fact, I've just decided I'm gonna actually mow up the entire 19 to 22 complex over here, this block here, and that's gonna get us definitely all the silage and hay that we need. We're gonna also wrap up our hay bales, because they're going to be left in one of the two silage bunkers over Chantry. It's just the easiest place to store them. Silage is also going to go into one of the bunkers. That's going to be baled and wrapped grass. Actually, the silage needs to be as nice as I can get it before really nothing to use. I might be windrowing at the end of the next video, because the next video is going to be like 2 or 3 hours of work, condensed as usual. So I might be able to get it done quick enough to windrow, or to start windrowing at least, but I'm not sure. In any case, it's time to bring this over and get it all washed up. I'm actually going to drop off the weight over here as well. So we have no need for the weight tomorrow. There we go, that's that cleans it nice. Cleans it pretty well actually, yeah. There we go. Nice shiny Lamborghini, let's get the trailer sorted. Nice clean shiny trailer, that weight also needs a little cleaning. There's no rush on this. Doesn't seem to want to shine up. I say that it's actually on the screen. So let's get this into the shed over here. Assuming there's enough room for it, which I kind of have. I just realised if I'm doing ploughing tomorrow, I am going to need the weight. So that's going to be a thing. Let's just park up the tractor outside the door, because we're going to be using this to get over to Chantry Farm tomorrow. Pick up the lures. So there we go. So I think I'm going to leave you now by saying I've been Rainbow Dave, you've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Coldborough Park Farm. Please comment, like, subscribe and all that nonsense. I'll see you next time when we will be doing some mowing, and it will be morning. And until then, stay safe, and goodbye.